slam. Missed it. Batted out to Rondo.
A little bit of resistance there at the rim by the Lakers.
No resistance defensively for the Pelicans against that. A 10-1 run by the Lakers.
But an offensive rebound. Oklahoma City's missed a couple of shots, but each time they secured an offensive rebound, and Giddey flings it in.
Very soft touch. He's off to a decent start.
Jordan Finney-Smith set up in the corner and drains it. Secured by Cleveland. Nice spin move, and that nice spin. In particular, Dallas is down one player in the big man rotation, and now Powell has 2 early fouls, and Lou Dort has 2 early score for the Mavericks. And one other time with a probe into the paint, he was able to find Powell. Man, way upstairs. Wow, rain like shooting in this building, because in the second half of the last game, they were sensational shooting threes, and they started tonight out 3 for 4 from deep. Diakite went for the highlight reel, and he's on the low light reel instead. Screen by Chris. Luka, yes sir. Out. Everybody froze for a moment. There was no whistle. It was just a missed 3, but an offensive rebound. And a corner 3 is good for Man. Oh my goodness. That is a hard fall to the floor for Luka. He is slowly getting up. Trey Mann, same corner, same result. In terms of a chemistry guy and just a teammate support guy. He is so supportive of the guys on the floor while he's on the bench. As Luka drills a 3. This 3 leads to a Luka defensive rebound. 4-3. Frank Ntilikina, soft touch, falls home.
Tends to make a contribution in spite of that.
Averaging 12 minutes a game over the last 3 games, and here is Lou Dort. Oh, has returned to the game. So is Kleba. Luka on the bench after a 14-point first quarter, and there's a 3. Skew. Hard drive by Kenrich Williams. Ty Jerome in his 3rd year from Virginia. He's in to run point, and he scores. Quietly looking on. Not quiet, however.
Nice pass.
Was Mark Daigneault as Bullock knocks down a 3-pointer. But it's Kleba with the steal. Luka has returned, and he was the engine for the Mavericks in the first quarter. There's Green. This is lately hard. Oklahoma City's lost 14 of their last 17 games, but 10 of those 14 losses have been by single digits as Luka just scored. So we'll see how things go in terms of a return to the floor. Obviously could use him against Joel Embiid, the MVP candidate. Luka gets Aaron Wiggins in the paint, takes it.
And shooting over the top of a small.
Trey Mann, a pass through a crowd to Josh Giddey, spinning and winning. In the lane, Trey Mann, the leading scorer in the first half with the Thunder. Their offensive rebounding has been very, very good, and once again, that leads to
thing to lose, and the Mavs have allowed them to stay in the game a little bit. Hopefully this 3rd quarter the Mavs can break out a little bit of a lead.
And here's Powell and giving it to. Here's a drive up the right baseline by Trey Mann. Lou Dort 3, and challenged by Brunt.
A lot better than I think the whole league thinks that he does. You got to respect Dort, because he's one of those guys that can get bucks.
10 by single digits. They know how to stay connected in games. It just becomes a matter of what can they do down the stretch. 3-pointer! Guys, how about the defense by Dwight Powell?
Both sides defense. Dwight always in the right place at the right.
Oklahoma City proceeded to miss 7 straight threes, but now they've made 2 in a row. And 3 in a row. But Luka not covered well. Help defense forces the kick out, and there's Bullock. He's averaging as a starter. Tonight's his 33rd start, by the way. Almost 18 points, 4 boards, and
really want to be the 4th seed. That's why games like tonight, you don't want to look back at it and regret.
Here is a lob and a finish with authority by Chris. In front of them, Utah. Right behind them, Denver. And by the way, those 2 teams play each other tonight. Luka missed the 3. Green chased down the rebound. And Green going to have to bail out the possession. And he does with a late 3 months.
He brings a lot of different intangibles. He's not just a shooter. This guy's been on fire.
It's just 21st
point guard position. A lot like Steve Nash. I'm not comparing him to Steve Nash. But when you handle the ball all the time, Memphis.
Oklahoma City now 13 of 25 on threes. They continue dropping. Reggie Bullock with a drive.
Give man a lot of credit for what he's done in the absence of the top scorer.
Ty Jerome a drive and score. Green with a runner into the shot clock. Powell keeps it alive successfully. And Bullock hits. Brunson stops at the free throw line. Exchange the ball quickly with Powell and then squirm around Ty Jerome on a drive. He missed it, but it's an offensive rebound. That's been a real lifeline for Dallas lately. And then you got a defender on the floor, Ntilikina, who just did a nice job against Lou Dort. Josh Giddey picks it up and scores at the end of the shot clock with 7 rebounds and 9 assists. Earlier this year against the Mavs, he made history. Luka ends the drought.
Threes, but he'll sneak you on the drive as well.
Here's Trey Mann stepping back on this night where he's had a league. 22.8 years old. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Bullock made the free throw. Now here's a 3 by Luka.
Question after that is, do you have the confidence in this type of a game?
Luka to the rim. Quick Dort, double team. Bounce pass to Kleba. Jalen Brunson swings it.
Yep.
Reggie Bullock! He got a shooter's foul!
The lead is where you want to be.
To throw in Josh Giddey. Quickly in, cutting to the basket. Kenrich Williams has tied it. It's in 5 seconds as he crosses half court, and it's in the hands of Luka, which is where you want it to be, as he misses on the left. 0.5 left, and the overtime tip is controlled by Oklahoma City. And Williams with another score at the basket. This time he'll just 20 points in the game for Jalen Brunson. Oklahoma City just one overtime game before tonight. They lost it, but Luka cut off up the baseline. Dort, who has 5 points in overtime on offense, defending. And Luka posting him up and scoring. It's been a one-man possession so far for Oklahoma City. It's been all Luka Dort. Shot clock winding down, and he goes right at the defense of the... And there is a heave by Luka that's no good. Offensive rebound that apparently just caught enough of the rim to reset the shot clock at 14. Top 3 scoring Mavs, but the Thunder with a double dip of Mann 28, Dort 25, and now 28 with that. For Oklahoma City before that one free throw by Mann, a Dallas turnover, and the game is over. And another season goes by.
Dumbuya. We're exerting, trying to do too much. But right here, watch the recovery. He saw that Dumbuya had to change his angle, and he swatted it out of there, just not giving up on the play.